Hello, hello. As you can see, these are pictures of the beautiful continent of Africa. Today we're going to speak about the countries where you can go to without needing a visa. Africans love to travel, but it has been traditionally and historically difficult to travel in our own continent because of the burden of having to apply for a visa, the cost involved, the waiting time, the up and down, filling in of forms, coming back again, leaving, and the same thing, and it was chowing into your time. But now, things are changing in Africa, and it's good news for all of us as Africans. Not only is it good news as a tourist in your own continent, but also for the countries who now allows visa-free entry to Africans. That is a step to celebrate. That is a step to embrace. And if you want to know what those 5 countries are, here they are, and I will just play the slide so just to entice you a bit so that you can see what this beautiful continent has to offer. Obviously, first on the list, I'll just go through the different countries. First on the list is beautiful Seychelles. I mean, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Seychelles is the first and only, it's the first African country that grants visa-free access to all African countries, and currently I think it's the only one, as well as to citizens from every nation. But unfortunately, Seychelles has said that for the time being, Nigerians are not welcome. Not all Nigerians, certain Nigerians are not welcome for the moment. And within a later video, I will go into that. So this is the beautiful Seychelles that is right here in our continent, on our continent, where you can go for holidays without needing a visa, even if you come from another country, and this is for all African countries. The next country is this beautiful, beautiful country called the Gambia. The Gambia is also a visa-free zone for all charter and scheduled flights. You can enter the country without a visa, but you need a valid passport and a confirmed return ticket. They want to know that you must have proof that you can afford to go back wherever you come from, but you don't need a visa to go to the Gambia. The next country in Africa where Africans can go, specifically Africans can go without a visa, is the colorful country of Benin. Benin is another African country. They have lifted visa requirements for all visitors. You can stay in this country for up to 90 days without a visa. So that's for 3 months. You can go to Benin without a visa. And then the 4th country, it has been described as one of the countries in Africa where it's the best to do business. It's also a country that it's one of the cleanest countries in Africa. And that country is Rwanda. Listen, I'm from South Africa, and for years I've been saying Rwanda. It's not Rwanda, it's Rwanda. So they are not yet offering visa-free entry, but they announced that from 2024, if you are African, you can go to Rwanda without a visa. So, but it is not in action, in working yet. It will only start from 2024. So Rwanda is the next country on the list for Africans to go without a visa. And then the last country on the list. I just find this country, the people of this country are fun. It's a well-developed country. It's a beautiful country, like all African countries are. This is the country of Kenya. They also announced that from 2024, they are also planning to make it possible for Africans to come to Kenya without a visa. So, of course, this will make it easier for us to travel to Kenya and enjoy what they have to offer. So, this is all of this is the beginning of lifting visa restrictions. This forms part of the plans that Africa has. It forms part of the plans that Africa has to develop the continent, to improve trade. There is what they call the African Trade Agreement. And the African Trade Agreement, it's the African Continental Free Trade Area. They are aiming to create a single market for goods, services, and people, and to boost intra-African trade and economic integration. They want to encourage us to trade with each other. This African Continental Free Trade Area will cover a GDP of 2.5 trillion US dollars. It will serve 1.3 billion consumers. It aims to provide jobs and incomes for millions of Africans who work in agriculture, manufacturing, service, and the digital economy. The African Continental Free Trade Area can create up to 200 million new jobs by 2035 under this agreement, and it will boost intra-African trade by 52.3%. So when you think about the possibilities of the African Continental Free Trade Area, of what it offers for us as Africans, of how it will strengthen our regions, of how it will build our economies, how it will build our countries, how it will improve and encourage cooperation between the different countries. It's a game changer. But of course, certain things need to be in order. So part of the measures that they are putting in place is to allow us as Africans to travel without visas to other African countries. So this is only the first of many steps. I believe great things are happening on the African continent. Great things are in store for Africans. We must just stay on the right track, do the right thing, and always put Africa first. And let's hold hands and take hands together as Africans. I thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to hear more or see more of this kind of content.